Hello everyone, this is Javiria and welcome to my first ever episode of YouTube channel. So this episode is all about my introduction, who am I, what this channel entails and what can you expect from the videos that I'm going to make for you exclusively. So a few months back, I started my Instagram channel, which at that time was known as Synergy Meets Energy. This was the only name that I could think of for a wellness and a mental health blog. So I started it after a long detox, social media detox. Let's say for 1.5 months I was off social media. I was not on Instagram because at one point of time I started feeling that my Instagram is not bringing any value to myself and to people out there. So what's the point? So let's cut the slack off. For good 1.5 year, I just completely deleted my Instagram. I was handling a social media account which contained specifically the information about lifestyle, beauty, transformation reels, and whatever these all Desi Pakistani girls are doing. But soon I realized that, you know what, Javiria, that's not you. That's not you. So let's just delete it because it's not doing any good to me. And that's what I did. After a good detox, I decided to come back to Instagram, but I wanted to come back stronger than ever. I wanted to bring value to the community over there. So my husband suggested me to start this wellness and mental fitness blog. So I started talking about mental fitness, wellness, affirmations, gratitude, and all about self-development. And I literally and thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm still continuing to enjoy it. So now the question arises, why mental health blog? Why wellness? Why this channel? So a few years back in 2017, I was going through major mental health issues, particularly anxiety. My heart would start sinking even in the middle of an event. I would just go haywire. I would have panic attacks, and my anxiety was so bad that I did not know how to deal with it. Though I am an MPhil in psychology, I did my bachelor's in psychology, I did my master's in psychology, but since I did not pursue this degree in my own field, I had major trouble regulating my emotions and processing my own feelings. I did not know what to do with my overthinking. I did not know what to do with my anxiety and anxious thoughts. That took a toll on me. I understand that therapy is really very expensive. I did go. I would not, lie over here that I do not go to any therapy. I did go a couple of times, but then I realized that the therapy was not doing any good to me, despite of going to the good psychotherapist and psychiatrist over there. They just put me on meds. Uh, instead of telling me how to deal with it, they would just put me on medications. And thankfully, I never opted to take those medications like most people out there. Otherwise, I would have literally become addictive to those medications. So for good 5-6 years, or let's say 4-5 years, I did not know how to manage my own thought process, my own emotions. My life was a roller coaster. I was in my late 20s. I wanted to fit in the community and the society. At the same time, I do not want to fit in. I wanted to be myself. So my emotions were all over. My hormones were all over. Most girls, most people out there, they get very mature by the end of their 20s. But with me, it was kind of not the deal. It wasn't the deal at all. I think I got more mature after my 30s. I'm past 30 now, and I feel like I have gotten more mature after my marriage, after getting away from my husband and my own family. My own family is not in the country. It's been years that they have shifted, so I have no one other than my in-laws over here. And my in-laws, They are perfect, mashallah. They are the amazing and the most fantastic people I have ever met in my life, mashallah, mashallah. I'm absolutely very blessed. uh yeah, so coming back to my journey, I do not know how to deal with my own self. So there were times I was doing so well in my studies. I was at the top of my career. I was an educationist for 10 years. I did so well, but yet I was unhappy with my own self. I had that void inside me. I would cry to Allah Ta'ala to give me guidance in the prayers. I would cry in my own, in my prayer process with Allah Ta'ala. I do not know what to do. Um, Coming back to the anxiety and my mental fitness and how I dealt with it is all my own effort. And thankfully the credit goes to my mom. She introduced me to amazing self-development and self-help books over the years, and I became my own hero. So now I can proudly say that I am my own savior, my own superhero, and I dealt with everything on my own. And now I feel, when I look back to myself, I'm like, I should give myself a big pat at the back for coming this heavy, for being this strong, that I'm here at this platform, wanted to cultivate self-love and foster self-healing, because my journey entails that all proudly. I'm proud to say that I'm my own healer. And therapy, of course, uh, studying psychology in theory, of course, that's there. But the real application is to make use of that theory, or those theories, a and wellness approach and everything else that you listen, all that jazz that you listen or look onto Instagram these days. The application part is the difficult of all. And I feel that I have come a long way because my journey entails that all. I'm not here just about talks. I'm here because I have gone through that process myself, and I now at this point love myself so much that I want to spread education, be the community service provider that I can be on these platforms like my Instagram and over here on YouTube channel known as The Positive Journey. So now what can you expect from my channel? It's definitely about positivity, how to make use of the wellness processes that we're going to talk about. We will also talk about the power of gratitude. We're going to talk about positive affirmations, and generally we are going to tune and rewire our minds, brain. Generally we're going to rewire, tune our minds, body and soul to a new self, to a new empowered self. Also going to talk about relationships, keeping the relationships, when to leave the relationships, narcissism, how to spot the red flags, how to not come into manipulation of others, and how to be your stronger self-loving self, so that you never become the victim of the relationship havoc out there. So we're going to talk about all these topics. I'm sure you are as excited as I am over here. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and witness the magic of self-love and healing as we talk about different topics related to self-development. I strongly believe in the quote that the world needs what you have to offer. So never underestimate yourself. I had this fear of being seen. I had this fear of starting this YouTube channel and yet not being able to provide value, because I just did not want to go there and do just the makeup. And by the way, not judging the people who are the influencers there, who are doing their makeups and transformations. I mean, they're amazing at what they do, but I feel like I'm not wired or I'm not made for that. So this is all for today. So before that I sign out, I just have some special quotes to make your day today, and it says, "You get in life what you have the courage to ask for." This quote is by Oprah Winfrey. This is my most favorite quote ever. Another one is, "The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today," by H. Jackson Brown. And the last one is, "Real change, enduring change happens one step at a time," by Ruth Bader. So on this note, thank you so much for tuning on my channel. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to follow on my Instagram account. I have the link right in my description. Go tap this girl a follow and subscribe.